So, like, that's it? We're just back on the world map?
Yeah, that's it.
We just strolled out. We're like, what even was any of that? Why was there literally nobody else there except a couple of soldiers and Shanath? Like, what? And are we ever gonna ask Millie what the fuck?
Let's go back to Hostel.
We will, in fact, ask Billy about what the fuck, but right now, Sagi's more concerned with making sure that his mom is okay, so we're gonna...
I mean, that's fair.
We're gonna take a detour and head back to Hasla. You might think that... You said you might think that maybe we should, like, call Varys or something, check in, but no.
Right, that's the other thing I was gonna... Like, you'd think we'd be like, hey, boss, like, we're good, I'm okay, some stuff happened, can we talk, might maybe be important, seems vaguely, directly relevant to your whole thing. Like, it's not like I can't respect him wanting to go check on his mum, because that was, like, the first time the game actually introduced some, like, drama into proceedings. Also, what the fuck?
That's like the third time it's done that. There was one for Tri Crescendo earlier, and I think there was one for Bandai Namco.
I mean, I vaguely remember this happening a lot in Tales as well. Like, they kept on being, like, Bandai Namco inserts in Tales. Anyway, yeah, right. So, like, I can understand how we're doing personal stuff now, but also, like, pressing concerns? I feel like the priorities are mismatched a tiny bit, just a little bit weird.
Like, at the very least, you'd think we would at least call Varys and be like, yo, I'm gonna check on my mom, and when I come back, we're gonna talk.
Yeah. And you know, Millie, she's here, still coming along with us. Like, you'd think, I don't know, Sagi is one thing, Sagi's got his priorities, but, like, isn't this supposed to be basically what Gilo is for? Isn't this the whole point of Gilo? To constantly be going at Millie? Like, right? What happened?
The game gives the whole Millie thing a lot less pressure than it really should.
You think?
But that's been the case the whole time, though.
I mean, that's just because it's plausible that, like, oh, she's been hella sus, but, like, Sagi is not in possession of the brain cell and hasn't noticed. Like, that's just...
Doctor, how's Mom? Is she alright?
That's pretty normal, but now...
Don't worry, she's gonna be fine. Teek and I have been watching her real close. Right, Teek?
Yep, real close.
But Gina's been sleeping like a log the whole time. Right, Teek?
Yeah, like a log.
Doctor, will she...
Oh, she's up! She must have known you were home, Sagi!
I'm all right now. Don't worry about me, Sagi. They took my wings away, but I'm awake, aren't I? That means my heart's still here.
Mom...
Oh, turn that frown upside down. You know your mom's heart is 10 times stronger than most. With a little rest, I'll be back to my old self in no time. Besides, I have to get my wings back. Otherwise, how am I going to cheer you up when you cry?
All right, Mom.
Do the wings
All right.
come back?
Just please get some rest.
I didn't think that was
Okay.
that was pretty
mister.
explicitly not a thing.
We need to
Whoa,
do some
I was
accounting
right.
for the
No small wonder.
paraphysiology here.
Like that was very explicitly
sit up and talk.
Callus's entire thing
That's right.
in the first game.
Sagi, Gina is in extremely poor condition. I've been a doctor for a long time, but I've never seen a patient like this.
I mean, that's true, but also, like, does anybody currently present know any of that?
What should I do? Isn't there some way to help her?
Like, this whole thing might, in universe, be medically
To be honest,
unprecedented.
I've done all I can. There's nothing wrong with her body, but she still won't come around.
You're allowed to
She
have
didn't
people
show
not know
any
stuff.
sign of waking until you came home.
I mean, to be fair, that's what the doctor right now is basically telling
Her love
Sagi.
for
Man,
you
I don't
must have
fucking
been
know.
enough to pull her out of whatever place she's in now.
It's like we're well into the weeds in the first place because they're like they've equated the heart and soul, and that's always trouble. But like we've got this thing that's like somehow essential to a person that gives form to these wings, and then
what's
the wings
next?
have been like apparently physically removed.
I want to look for a way to make
And
Mom
this
better.
has metaphysical
we have to
implications that I
stop their
don't think
lives.
anybody
But I
involved,
can't just
especially
leave her.
us, is really qualified
like
to enumerate.
Do you have any ideas?
Yeah. Mom won't wake up because she lost her wings of the heart. So, if we found something that could reach your heart, I think she'd get better.
That said, this is
I
a
don't know what
reach.
that might be.
I don't
But
know.
I'll
I
find
don't
it.
know.
Even
I
if that
you know,
means scouring
I'm thinking
the
at this
whole
point,
world.
Sagi, for
I
all
have
of his
to.
failings, has found the brain cell.
The whole world.
I mean, has he?
Well, that's not so big, really. With the two of us looking, how long could it possibly take?
He's at least pointed in the right direction, even if he doesn't necessarily know it yet.
So am I. After all, I wouldn't feel right leaving everything to a mama's boy and his dingbat puppet.
Yeah,
Thanks.
good times,
don't you
poking
go
at
to
us.
places you want to go?
Millie, what the fuck?
Well, actually, I do. We never did get a chance to talk.
Oh, you
I
think?
haven't told you the whole truth about me. No matter
Would
what
you
else
like to
happens,
start?
I want you to
We
hear
could
me
start
out.
right now.
Like, what are you waiting for? All fucking
There's a
ears.
small island called Nakar, to the west of Alfard.
Ah, see, this isn't the
I'll tell
right
you everything
place.
there.
Ah, rookie mistake.
Fucking hell, I can't believe I didn't notice that.
In that case, I have a place in mind too.
So yeah, if this isn't
The homeland
obvious,
of the
this
children of
is
the
the big end game. Would you like to do some side quests? Prompt.
Sort of connection.
Do you want to complete some social links?
I want to know what I am, why I was made. I might find some answers there.
All right. Then let's figure out where we're gonna go first.
We said big list, but
Hold it right
really
there.
I've only seen
Right
like
there.
2 things plus
With
the whole
heap of
world.
Stuff you gotta do, aren't you gonna lose track of it all?
Ah, well, see, that's because Wacho has the list, and in a very literal form, as a matter of
Right?
fact.
Well, that's why I was
The
smart
children
and
are on the
jotted it all down
case.
for you.
Yeah, smart and jotted it down.
If you're ever stuck about what to do next, you just come to me and talk to me, okay?
Man, that explains what happened to the brain cell.
One
The
more thing.
fucking kids
I
had
know
it.
you got your hands full, Soggy. So I'll let you know if we hear anything about what's going on in the world.
How is this child hearing
want
anything
the
about
info,
what is
all you
going
gotta
on
do is
in
ask.
the greater world?
Okay, guys.
No,
You'll be
the
the first
kids
one to
got
come to if we run
sources.
into trouble.
We're on it.
Run it.
Like, who could possibly keep anything from them?
Alright, Wacho, show us this list.
Oh boy. Like, right down to having a rumor section.
Yeah, to be slightly fair, the whole what's going on in location X is universally the same thing. It is the pro-machination idiots are still there, and we can now go kill them.
I mean, I kind of figured.
But yeah, but even with that condensed down, as it were, that's still a list of like 5 or 6 side quests to burn through. So
Yeah, so like, what's the actual state? Like, what's the main quest at this point?
hey guys, editing Artix here. The ones that are actually mandatory at this point is helping Gina and doing Millie and Gilo's side quests. Everything else is optional, but highly recommended. The Pro Machination fights, especially, are just a ton of free experience. That said, we'll be coming back to Wiseman after we advance the plot. We just don't have the HP to handle him cleanly right now, even accounting for all the experience we'll get from doing the rest of the quests.
Yeah, back on this stuff. I mean, I assume this is still something.
Yeah, this is still there, but you know.
And I gotta think the Colosseum hasn't gone anywhere.
It's true. That is also still an option. I've been keeping... Right now, I'm actually locked at my rank, and the game has not seen fit to give me a quest to go any higher, so we continue with the main plot.
I'm sure it'll come up. But like, no, I like that they at least give you the list.
Wait just a moment.
Like, that's a thing. That's video
I
games.
figured out a way to help Gina.
What? Really?
Okay, we are getting to
Yes, although this is probably our last hope.
I mean, by my count, this is the second
I'll
plan
do
that we
whatever it
have,
takes.
but whatever.
There's an herb known as heart embrace. In ancient times, it was a staple of the gods. It's said that by partaking of the herb, the gods were able to make their hearts stronger. If we had a sprig of heart embrace, perhaps Gina would be able to recover the strength of her heart.
Where can I find it? This heart embrace.
That's the problem. Heart embrace supposedly grew wild in the highlands of Matar. But Matar was defiled during the War of the Gods, and heart embrace is said to have gone extinct.
Then what am I supposed to do?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't have the answer to that. But there might still be some place in the world where heart embrace grows. For Gina's sake, I hope you can find it.
I can't tell if we just got a hint or a slap in the face.
Don't be silly, Gilo. You wonder why I call you a dingbat all the time.
Excuse me?
He said the people of ancient times used to live on heart embrace, right? Then all we have to do is go back to ancient times. You can help us with that, right?
Cool,
How
great.
can he do that?
This seems,
He just has to remember
again,
the past.
metaphysically possible.
It wouldn't be the first time your memories have poured into our hearts. Except
Playing
before,
fast and loose
it would
with
only
causality
happen
here,
when an
but
actor
sure,
was
whatever.
killed.
I mean, she's not wrong.
This time we'll do it differently.
The Afterlings got
This time,
killed. They,
you
we
have to
got
remember.
all those memories flowed
And
into
send our hearts
Soggy, and
into
then
the
they all got
past
dragged
yourself.
back to the War of the Gods. So
Do that?
That's not really what I mean though. That's like
up to him.
we just
Is
go
there
and
anything
look
that
at stuff
might help
and
him
we
remember the past?
what? We
Something that's been
like
around
keep
since
scouring
ancient
everywhere
times.
until we find somebody who put some in a lockbox and then
Fire
go
clock.
dig it up. Are we actually going back and
Perfect.
like
Let's head
changing
there
stuff
now.
so that somebody preserves something? Like what?
Oh, see, you misunderstand. This is very simple. We're just going to go to the past, where when it was still alive in our memories, and then we're going to capture the fundamental essence of it and bring it back to the future with us.
Oh right, we're going to
Well?
use our inventory.
Does he feel anything?
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Let's find out.
I can't remember the significance of that place to this, but... yeah, whatever. It worked, right?
It's, technically, it's the same building, so
is
we can
Kujo.
now freely go back and forth between the dream world
What did I tell
and
you?
reality.
Perhaps we can move freely between past and present now.
And, like, are we actually, like,
We can probably just
here
look at
this
the Friar
time,
clock again
or
if
is
we want
it...
to go home.
like, are we here as
Okay,
Sagi, or
let's get
is,
down
is
to
everyone going to
finding
think
that
that we're
Harden
somewhere
race.
else, we're
Your
someone
mother
else
needs our
again?
help. Right, Sagi?
Don't worry about it.
Right.
No, I will not worry about it. I'm gonna fucking worry about it. The metaphysics of this need accounting for, okay?
I mean, the only thing that we actually seriously have to do at this point in the past is to defeat Wiseman, so... I don't think we're gonna be chatting up too many folks anyway.
That's fair, but like... You gotta account for this stuff. You can't just...